Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today, I'm really excited. I'm going to be reviewing my World Cup predictions so far. Firstly, before we start the video off though, I'd like to say a massive thank you to everyone that's watched my World Cup content. I know I've made a lot of videos over the past week and a half or 2 weeks or so, and I've really enjoyed making these videos for you, so I hope you've enjoyed watching them. Thanks for the support. Click the link in the description to watch the World Cup video if you haven't already. I'm going to be reviewing all of the group stage and then comparing them, as you can see here on my right, to my predictions I did 13 days ago. So let's jump straight into it. The first one is Group A. Netherlands, Senegal, Ecuador and Qatar. I did get this one completely right, but I do think this was a pretty easy group to predict, maybe a toss-up between Senegal and Ecuador. But in my opinion, it wasn't too hard. Moving on is Group B. So got here, as you can see on my left, England finished in first, United States in second, Iran in third, and Wales in fourth. So yeah, England I put in first, USA I got right in second, Wales I put in third, and Iran I put in fourth. I was surprised by Iran actually. I think they surprised a lot of people when they beat Wales, especially in the manner of the way they did. Throughout the whole game, they seemed to be dominating Wales, and they did deserve the win. USA, I think lots of other people did predict USA to become second, but Iran did surprise me, so good on them. Moving on to Group C now. The group that panned out was Argentina in first, Poland in second, Mexico in third, and Saudi Arabia in fourth. This one I did get wrong by 1 place, but I was so close. Ended up going down to 1 goal difference. Argentina in first, Mexico in second, and I would have put Poland in third and Saudi Arabia in fourth. Both groups I've got at least 3 out of 4 right, and the first one I got all of them right, so I'm going okay. Moving on to Group D. Now this is where it does fall off quite badly. That is pretty much upside down. I put Denmark in first, France in second, Australia in third, and Tunisia in fourth. Honestly, I think I totally overestimated Denmark. I thought they were going to repeat some of the football that they played in the World Cup, last World Cup and the last Euros. They just didn't perform, they didn't turn up, they didn't win a game. The only draw that I'm aware of, I think, was a draw to Tunisia. They didn't have a very good campaign. Tunisia did okay, 4 points, is respectable in this group. They ended up beating France. The main team that I did not think would do this well was Australia. I didn't really look into their squad before the World Cup, I will admit that. But the likes of Goodwin and some other Australian players have been really good. They've really turned up. Sadly though, they did lose this morning to Argentina, but they did really well to get out of the group, so respect to Australia. Moving on now is Group E. I did not great in this group, although I did put Spain above Germany. I do think Spain are a better football team than Germany right now. But once again, it's the big underdog. It seems to be the theme of this World Cup. You'll see with the next group, which you might be able to see at the bottom of your screen right now, it's just amazing how many shocks there have been. So Japan beating Spain and Germany, I don't think anyone expected that, and they won their group. Fair play. Throughout the last game of this Group E, any team could have qualified. So I've got to say, this is definitely the best World Cup group because of how close the teams are. Japan in first, Spain in second, Germany in third, Costa Rica in fourth. I put Spain in first, Germany in second, Japan in third, Costa Rica in fourth. I got this one a bit wrong. Now, Group F. This is another one I got wrong, but I'll be fair on myself here. I don't think many people would have expected Belgium, top 3 right now, in the world rankings, going out in the group stage. But as you can see here, they did. They lost to Morocco. They drew with Croatia. It was a really poor game in the last game. Romelu Lukaku had an absolute rotter. He played terrible. But Morocco, first time since 1986, have qualified for the round of 16, and what a way to do it. They didn't just scrape through, they didn't just win by a point or win on goal difference. They clearly were the best team throughout this whole group stage. They comfortably beat Belgium. I got this one pretty wrong. I needed really to swap Morocco and Belgium around. Moving on to Group G now. I put Brazil in first, Switzerland in second, Serbia in third, and Cameroon in fourth. These are the standings that have panned out. Brazil in first, Switzerland in second, which I did get right, then Cameroon in third, and Serbia in fourth. Serbia are another team that, as well as Denmark, that really disappointed me this World Cup, and Belgium. They didn't play to their full potential. I don't think their team really gelled that well, and Cameroon did deserve third. Now we move on to the final group stage. I'm pretty proud of myself here. Portugal in first, Korea Republic in second, Uruguay in third, and Ghana in fourth. So I'm pretty happy with that because it shows the underdog story of this World Cup. Many people would have thought Uruguay would have got through, but in reality Uruguay didn't do enough. They only scored 2 goals. They only got 1 win. Korea has scored more goals than Uruguay and deserved to go through the group stage, which the majority I think have done okay on. So that's going to be a wrap for this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, please make sure to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. I'll see you in the next one. Come on, England!